Right, I hope you guys are sitting down for this one because this is a long video, but we're going to be learning about the P0139 code for the Honda, and there's something wrong with the computer, not necessarily the oxygen sensor. So let's go ahead and learn about it.
Your 2017 Honda Accord hybrid check engine light just came on and the code is P0139, but the oxygen sensor is not the problem. The ECM is lying to you, and if you replace that sensor without knowing this, you will waste money on a part that was never broken. Here is what this video covers: the exact software calibration defect Honda documented in TSB A25040, why the ECM generates a false P0139 on the 2017 Accord hybrid, what the correct diagnostic path looks like, and what this fix actually costs at a dealer versus an independent shop. The repair cost reveal is coming, but first you need to understand what is actually happening inside that control module. The 2017 Honda Accord hybrid sits on the 9th generation CR6 chassis, and every trim level, EX, EXL, Sport and Touring, is affected across the full VIN range. This is not a partial production issue. Every 2017 Accord hybrid built before the corrected PGMFI software was released is a candidate for this false code. Honda issued TSB A25040 on June 25, 2025, with NHTSA tracking ID 1102-82, specifically to address this ECM calibration error. The symptom is straightforward. The malfunction indicator lamp illuminates with no drivability complaints, no fuel economy drop, and no rough running. The engine pulls cleanly, the hybrid system operates normally, and nothing feels wrong behind the wheel. The only evidence of a problem is that amber light on the dash and a stored P0139 code, secondary heated oxygen sensor slow response, bank 1, sensor 2. That code points to the downstream oxygen sensor, the one positioned after the catalytic converter, and that is exactly where the misdiagnosis begins. P0139 tells the technician that the downstream HO2S is responding too slowly to changes in exhaust gas composition. Under normal conditions, the downstream sensor should hold a relatively stable voltage, confirming the catalytic converter is doing its job. If the ECM sees that sensor switching or responding sluggishly when it should not be, it flags P0139. The problem here is that the ECM's calibration thresholds for evaluating that sensor's output are wrong. The software is applying an incorrect evaluation window to the sensor's signal, causing it to misread a perfectly healthy sensor as a slow responder. The sensor is functioning exactly as designed. The ECM simply cannot interpret its output correctly with the flawed software version installed. Two misdiagnoses dominate owner discussions around this code. The first is replacing the downstream oxygen sensor outright. Because P0139 directly names that sensor, most independent shops and many dealerships will quote a sensor replacement before checking for applicable TSBs. The second misdiagnosis is suspecting catalytic converter degradation, since a slow downstream O2 response can also indicate a failing CAT. Owners who follow that path can find themselves quoted for a catalytic converter replacement that costs several $100s, none of which addresses the actual software defect. Over on driveaccord.net, a thread titled "Is it safe to ignore this P0139 code?" captures exactly this pattern. One member described replacing both oxygen sensors with Denso OEM units the previous year, only to have P0139 return roughly a year later. The code cleared, came back within 2 weeks, and the owner was left wondering whether the sensors were defective again. Another member in the same thread noted that he had both of his Accords flashed with updated software around Thanksgiving and had not seen the code trigger since. Adding that before the flash, the workaround was to clear the code, drive 50 to 100 miles to complete emissions readiness monitors, and pass inspection before the light returned. That is a real-world pattern. Owners cycling through sensor replacements and code clears, not realizing a software fix exists. On r@Accord, a user posted about receiving P0139 immediately after changing oxygen sensors to resolve a separate P0420 code. The sensor swap fixed the P0420 but introduced P0139, and the owner was confused because the live data for the downstream sensor looked completely normal on the scanner. That is the diagnostic fingerprint of this TSB. Live O2 sensor data appears healthy, no drivability symptoms exist, and the code keeps returning regardless of sensor condition. When live data looks normal but the code persists, the ECM's evaluation logic is the suspect, not the hardware. Before performing the software update, the technician must verify prerequisites. The 12-volt battery must be fully charged. Honda specifies a battery maintainer such as the Midtronics DCA 8000 connected throughout the procedure. A lithium-ion jump pack is not acceptable as a power source during reprogramming. The IHDS must be running software version 3.105.036 or later. and the Honda ECU reprogramming application must be at version 4.7.00 or higher. The required vehicle communication interface is the Honda-approved BSE HIGS SIR01 VCI. If any of these prerequisites are not met, the update can fail mid-process, which risks corrupting the ECM, a significantly more expensive outcome than the original code. The repair procedure itself is clean and direct. The technician connects the IHDS, launches the Honda ECU reprogramming application, and updates the PGM-FI software to program ID 37805 5K1A77 or a later version. After the update completes, an all-DTC check is performed to clear any stored codes, including P0139. The operation number assigned to this procedure is 1255D8, and Honda's flat rate time is 0.2 hours, 12 minutes of build labour. That is one of the shortest flat rate operations in Honda's service catalogue. Now for the cost breakdown, if your 2017 Accord Hybrid is still within Honda's basic warranty coverage, this repair is fully covered at zero cost to you. Reference TSB A25FAT040 when you call the dealer and confirm the software update status before authorising any other diagnosis. Out-of-warranty vehicles may still qualify for goodwill coverage depending on mileage and service history. It is worth asking the service advisor directly before paying anything. For out-of-warranty owners paying out of pocket, the dealership scenario looks like this. At a typical dealer labour rate, 0.2 hours of flat rate time puts the labour charge somewhere in the range of $25 to $35. There are no parts costs. This is a software update only. The realistic total at a dealership, including a standard diagnostic fee to pull and confirm the code, lands somewhere between $130 and $175 depending on the shop's diagnostic charge structure. Some dealers will waive the diagnostic fee if the TSB is confirmed and the update is performed in the same visit. At an independent shop, the math changes, but only if the shop has access to Honda's IHDS system and the ECU reprogramming application, which most independent shops do not. This update cannot be performed with a generic OBD2 scanner or aftermarket programming tool. It requires Honda's proprietary software and the approved VCI hardware. That means this specific repair is effectively dealer only. An independent shop that does not have IHDS access cannot perform the fix, and any shop that attempts it with non-Honda tools risks an incomplete or failed flash. If you go to an independent shop first and they replace the oxygen sensor, which runs roughly $150 to $250 in parts plus an hour of labor, you will have spent $250 to $400 on a repair that does not fix the root cause. The light will return. The risk of leaving P0139 unaddressed goes beyond the annoyance of a lit dashboard. A stored fault code puts the vehicle in a degraded monitoring state, which means legitimate future faults, a real sensor failure, a developing catalytic converter issue, may not generate their own codes cleanly. More immediately, a stored P0139 will cause the vehicle to fail an OBD2 emissions inspection in most states. The readiness monitors will show incomplete, or the MIL status will flag the vehicle as non-compliant. Owners who clear the code and drive to pass inspection are on a short clock before it returns. The fix is a 12-minute software update at a Honda dealer. Reference TSB A25040, confirm NHTSA ID 11.0.2082, and ask the service advisor to verify your current PGM-FI program ID against the target version 37805 5K1A77. Do not authorize an oxygen sensor replacement or catalytic converter diagnosis until the software update has been performed and the code has been re-evaluated post-flash. If your 2017 Accord Hybrid has been through this exact situation, sensor replaced, code returned, dealer visit that finally resolved it, drop your experience in the comments below. If this video saved you from an unnecessary repair, hit the like button and subscribe so you catch the next one.
That's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.